Welcome to a very special episode of Pub Crew After Hours, where things are a little more intimate. The lighting's a little more darker. Things are a little more intimate. 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 This one's gonna be, I think, just a little more looser than our normal cast, if you will.
Yeah, if that is even possible.
Because we're pretty fucking loose.
Fucking loosey goosey.
Mm-hmm.
Like a $5 hooker.
$2.
Oh, $2 hooker.
$2 at least.
Yeah.
I feel. No, we're not there.
Minus the STDs.
Some STDs.
Uh-oh.
Nothing debilitating.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Might get a rash. Put a cream on it, you'll be fine.
That'd be pretty brash to
Hit
get
him
a
with the
rash.
shampoo, you'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
At least that, you know. I feel like that's what you come out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Come out of this. Oh shit. How do we do this?
Tighten your seatbelts, folks.
Or loosen them up if you got a egg to party on.
I know.
So with this, we are gonna keep the same theme of drinking some beers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why wouldn't we? That's our show. We do it for you. But this one's kind of special. So I hope he knows it's special because it's a special episode.
Mm-hmm.
Special segment. Good buddy of mine, Ralph, if you're tuning in and watching this episode, thank you for this. He drove this over all the way from Austin, which is that's where he's living currently.
Yeah.
And he brought over a big ass sucker right here. It's a 750 mil. It's from Pint House Brewing over there in Austin, Texas, which is also part of Pint House Pizza, which they have their own brewery inside the pizzeria. He's told me all about it. Every time we're playing online, he's always like, oh, dude. I'm like, stop teasing me.
That dodo?
That dodo. I'm kind of upset he didn't bring me pizza, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
But he did bring us this big bad boy of it's Magical Pills.
Yeah, that's a fat boy.
Mm-hmm.
Magical Peels.
Mm-hmm. It's a Pilsner, and it's a 5.3%, and he highly recommends it. He's more like you, where he does actually prefer IPAs.
Oh, okay.
He's more on the hops head sort of things,
Yeah.
but he was like, I want something you both will enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So he recommended the Pilsner. So he brought that, and he says it's pretty damn good. If it's not the IPA, he'd go for this.
Shit.
So we got this on a recommendation. So thank you very much, Ralph. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ralph.
And
that's also what I say when I need to throw up.
Thank you, Ralph.
He said his name was Ralph, man. Anyways.
Dang it.
Do people get Cheech and Chong jokes anymore?
Our crowd probably would.
Oh, okay.
Let us know if you get Cheech and Chong jokes down below. I feel like our audience would.
Yeah. He said his name was Ralph.
Ralph.
Not making fun of your name. I'm just fucking saying that's a beautiful ass skit.
I can tell you Ralph knows Cheech and Chong, so he's not going to take any offense.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
So he knows damn well we're making a reference. He's one that I go back and forth with movie references, so he gets it. He'll get it. I think that's about half. I don't know. Kind of eyeballed the son of a bitch, so we'll see. Sexy.
Ooh, baby, I love your way. I can afford it.
It's too much.
Well, yeah, but there's still so
That's
many.
too much.
Okay, you just fucking like took a piss out of it.
I took the piss out.
Yeah.
Bam. And then, bam.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Actually, yeah, that's about right. Alrighty. So, on your recommendation, cheers. And remember, you don't have to drink to chill with the pub crew. But it helps.
This is some Magical Pills. It's lighter than I expected.
Yeah, it's a tasty Pilsner.
Yeah, it's I don't want to say it's fruity, but it's like
it's got like fuck would you word it? Like earthy?
Yeah.
that a word? Is that a way to say that?
It's
It's not fruity. It's kind of like
it's somewhat sweet.
floral.
It's floral. That's a good fucking
There's a word
term.
for it. I'm like,
yeah.
it's not earthy.
Yeah, it's not fruity, it's not earthy, it's kind of floral.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely hits different parts of your mouth.
Your mouth?
Yeah.
It's in my mouth.
Shout out to Dane Cook.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what's he up to?
We should ask him.
What you up to, Dan Cook?
Yeah. Let us know.
That right? That's interesting.
In Vegas, nonetheless.
That's awesome.
That's fucking cool, man.
Let me know down below how else you feel about that.
Also, let us know down below if you want to join us for a beer or two.
Mm-hmm. We'll make nothing but Dan Cook references in front of Dan Cook.
Yeah.
Is that meta?
Yeah. That's why I can't wait until we meet our first celebrity person.
Because it's going to be nothing but quotes.
Yeah.
At least on mine, I would try my damnedest not to, but it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. And if you're into that, you're welcome.
Yeah. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good, though. It's crisp, floral, magical.
No.
Yeah, man. It really is.
I dig it. Good job, bro. Appreciate you, fam.
Thank you so much, Ralph.
We're gonna talk more after hours shit, right?
Yeah.
So, what's an awkward hang up you've had at a bar or a social
Hang
setting?
up.
Yeah.
Like hang up.
Okay. Well,
like-
yeah, but like trying to, smooth, like shoot your shot, and then you missed, but it's awkward.
Oh, I got a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fucking, okay, so the year was like 2014, 2013. I was living in Phoenix.
Oh man.
I went to a tequila festival with three of my friends, and I sort of got separated from the herd.
Well, you gotta keep them separated.
Yeah. Hey, now I'm drinking lots of beer. Trip them out. Anyways, you gotta keep them separated. No,
come out and play.
I fly away from my homies at the time, and I'm over here trying tequilas, trying mezcal, trying everything.
You gotta.
Fucking having a ball of a time. There's
gotta.
a lady singing Adele in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's weird. That's awkward. I've never heard Adele being sung in any other language.
Adele en español.
Yeah. Adele. And lo and behold, 5 minutes later, there's some white girl dancing like next to that girl who's singing Adele in Spanish. And I'm like,
was it like karaoke or
no?
She was just.
It was just a performer who was singing.
Oh. Okay.
And that girl just went on stage drunk as hell.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what?
Shit.
That kind of looks like somebody I know. And then like my brain synapses started working, and they were like, "Bzz, bzz, you do know that person? That's one of your professors."
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I was like,
saucy.
That's one of my professors. And then I started cheering her on, because why wouldn't I? I'm a great student.
You gotta get that A.
Yeah.
At this point, you're just working on your education.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. No shame in that.
And like they take her off the stage. I take one more shot of a tequila that's there, and then she sees me, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Because I had her for a class at that exact semester.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, "Oh my god!" Like acting like I didn't fucking see her before.
Yeah. Oh, what a crazy coincidence.
Yeah. And then we start talking, and we start flirting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she much older than you?
No.
Really?
She was fairly young.
Excuse you, Clarence.
Clarence agrees. And we were hitting it off. We were flirting. We were talking about shit that had nothing to do with school. or anything remotely compared to
Gotta
that.
keep business and pleasure separated,
Yeah.
man. You gotta.
And then her best friend's boyfriend comes in.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's like, "You know who this guy is?" And she's like, "Yeah, this is one of my students. He's really ambitious, blah, blah, blah." He started talking me up. And I was like, yes. And then, like, at that point, like, I was plastered. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was a tequila festival.
Yeah. And I want to go shoot my shot. And that guy just straight up like,
Not
well,
in my
bam,
house.
yeah.
Wow, what did he do?
Well, I was just like, well, hey, like, we're having an after party if you want to come hang out. And the guy was like, no, we're fine.
I wasn't asking you, asshole.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
made you think you were invited?
Yeah.
Wasn't even talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you see, you're talking to me in the wrong tone. Talk to me like that again. I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Hey, like that. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
I know. And I've shattered my dreams. Yeah, she was cute. Like, she was super cute.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Ain't that a shame? Anyways, so that was that's been by far the most, like, grumble.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I think the only one I had, obviously, for Cynthia.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's obviously prior to like 7-8 years ago.
Well, I would hope so.
I'd hope so
Son
too
of
if
a
I'm doing the
bitch.
math right.
Yeah.
I'd hope so too if I'm doing the math right. Forgive me. Cynthia and I had that conversation the other day. Like, anniversary's coming up. And she's like, how many years? I'm like, is this a test? She's like, oh, I legit can't remember. And I'm like, oh, good. So, 8? She's like, I'm like, oh, good. We're both unsure. Nice. Try to do math, and we're both like, no, but it's because of this. Well, no, because also around this time, but also because of this time. Like, I don't know. I think we settled on 7.
Oh, okay.
So,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's coming up like a month or so. Yeah.
Well, fucking early congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Kind of whenever the fuck this airs. Thank you.
Yeah.
But like, no, I think an awkward one that I had was being out with friends, and then I was wearing a shirt. Like, well, obviously, right? But I was wearing, like, it was from something, and then like this chick recognized it and was like, and I'm like, hey, not a lot of people know that. Sometimes I wear obscure shirts. What I'm wearing today. You know, if you know. And they're like, oh, that's cool. And then started dancing, talking. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Having a good time. Some motherfucker. Don't know who the fuck he was. Like, smooths on in and just, like, swoops in and takes her. And I was just like, alright.
Like fucking Bueno that one night when I was talking to that girl. And Bueno was like, I don't even like her.
No, apparently this guy and this girl knew each other.
Oh, okay.
And like, he just like swooped in, and I was just like, all right, my self-esteem's nowhere near to handle this.
Yeah.
So I was just like, cool.
Yeah.
I just fucking walked off, and I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
All right, well, my night's done. I'm no longer have interest in anything the rest of this night.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just done. And like that's just where it ended. I was like, yeah. Okay. And I got like a message at the end of the night, or like the next day, like, oh, sorry, he does that, and I'm like, and
Yeah. That doesn't
it
mean
doesn't change it.
Yeah.
I was like, not like you made an effort. I'm like, sure. I'm like, whatever. You know, like it was awkward for sure because it happened in front of everybody. Like it wasn't even subtle.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yikes.
it was rough. But I just kind of was like, it is, but it do be that way. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, it's whatever, man.
She do be tart though.
She do be tart. I was like, it's whatever, man.
Yeah. No, dude.
For the better.
I getcha. Yeah. Now you're fucking happily fucking married and shit.
Oof.
Yeah,
I
dude.
just fucking-
According to Texas common law.
And that Texas law over
Yeah.
there.
They ain't gonna let you live together if you ain't married. They make you magically married.
Tell that to me.
Oh.
Woof. That's a rough topic.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's the awkward. To be honest with you.
The awkwardest I've had is fucking Potter walking in on us.
That's not a hang up.
Yeah, you're right. That was a whole ass fucking.
That's like a whole ass cock block, to be honest with you. Because that wasn't a hang up. That just ruined it.
Yeah, it ruined the mood.
I mean,
like I was even like, yeah, I don't want to do this. Like,
he walked in like if he was the cops, which is.
Dude, he walked in with a fucking flashlight. He was like, I'm looking for my chart. And I'm like, it's obviously not here, bro.
Fuck off. Yeah. Like, he even told us, like, after the fact, like, because he did it, right? And then he walked out. He's like, my charger wasn't in there. We're like, well, yeah, no. Yeah. He's like, well, I went in there looking with my phone. And I saw Vic's ass. And I was like, good. I was like, why didn't you knock? You fucking savage? Yeah. He's like, well, the door wasn't locked. I'm like, and that doesn't mean anything. This still ain't your house, asshole. It's still a closed door. Yeah. God. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah. But I was, dude. He was trying to be like, I'm traumatized. I'm like, first of all, that's your fault for looking. Yeah. Second of all, we were traumatized inside the room. I know, right? Like busted it. With he wasn't butt naked. Light. Yeah. Like his light. Like, he's like, I have my light. And I was like, yeah, I'd be kind of pissed too, asshole. He wasn't fucking butt naked and then had a light shine on him. Like, what the fuck? Mid-coitus? Yeah, I thought it was the cops. Mm-hmm. What an awkward way to get busted. Busted, get it. Ah. Freeze! Sorry. It's a thing. Yeah. I never shared it until now. To be honest, I didn't know about it till now. Yeah. Oh man, that shit was so fucking fun. Goddamn. That's fucking funny. Like, I can't be mad. Like, it's a hilarious story to tell. Mm-hmm. Especially because I was super drunk. Like, I was so drunk. I remember that. I was toasty. Yeah, freaking. And I still didn't walk in on anybody. Yeah, oh, well, thanks. Decent. Thanks. No, it was just because Daniel freaking brought those moonshine bottles, and he gives one to me and one to her, and he's like, here, you guys should drink this together. Yep. And we were like, what? Okay. I remember that. Yeah. I was so lit. I can't remember if I got moonshine or something. I think he got the moonshine for you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't remember if he gave us anything. Yo, can we talk about that one Halloween party? Which one? There's 2 or 3. Or several. Actually. No, the Scorpion one. Oh, dude, I still have video of that. No shit. I still have a video of that. Okay, Scorpion Jerky. Got a big ass drink. We got chocolate cake. We got beer. I think I'm good. So I got a shot, drink, chaser, and then cake. Because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, Vic! And Daniel was giving a very rousing speech. Yep. It was very motivational. It was super motivational. It was for Halloween, right? And he brought, so I guess a little backstory to what, obviously we've been doing this thing for a while now. So there's a drink that we made back when we used to live together. It was years ago, called Mr. Hyde. So I can't remember the exact ingredients because it's kind of changed, and then some of the shit like is harder to find now. But essentially, it was a energy drink, Everclear, and I think orange juice or pineapple juice. I can't remember the juice. I'd have to get with him on that. Daniel fucking remembers off the top of his head. Yeah. And then dry ice because we put it in beakers and it looked like a fucking mad scientist thing. And the point is, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Cocaine. The energy drink, not the drug.
Energy drink cocaine.
The energy drink, not the drug. And yes, it still exists. That's why it's harder to find. Because around that time, you could still find it. Like,
yeah,
we were able to get it pretty easily. But since then, it's, like, not sold here. You have to, like, order it, but you can't get it here. You have to get it somewhere else. And point is, there's a way around it, but it's a little more complicated to get it. But yeah, that was the energy drink that we used. And we made this drink, and it was like, whoa. Called it Mr. Hyde, because it was supposed to, well, I mean, you get it. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Bring out a
the
different
Hyde
side of you.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, it definitely did.
And we even had precursors to that drink, because, like, there's, like, I mean, randos. Every party gets randos. Like, there's people that would just show up because they're, like, friends of friends, but they weren't, like, us where we've been in the same circle, where, like, someone could show up, like, hey, I want a Mr. Hyde. Of course. Like, yeah, there's one for you. Because obviously we had limited, you know, supplies to make this shit. And then randos be like, oh, I want that. I can handle that. And we'd be like, can you? Can you, though? Like, not to be judgmental bitches. But at the same time, we were like, can you, though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you understand what this is. Like, no, I could take it. Because 9 times out of 10 when someone's like, yeah, I got this. Probably
don't got this.
You probably don't, unless you do this on the reg.
Yeah.
So, like, as a precursor, we made... Well, I didn't. Daniel made it. Because I was like, I don't know, how are we going to do it? He's like, I'm going to make him a drink. And if you can take it for, like, 30 minutes to an hour, you can handle it, right? Because obviously you'd see something with that. Made him a drink with, like, a screwdriver. It was, like, the vodka orange juice. With a drop up or a bomb of Everclear. Yeah, Daniel knows Everclear, man.
I know. I've had his drinks.
Yeah, they're like that. And I've had that drink too, and I was like, you don't taste that. But it's there.
Yeah.
And he downed it, and at first we were like, all right.
Good on you.
Good on you. Because, like, he took and he's like, oh, that's nothing. It's like, that was good. We're like, I'm glad you think so.
Yeah.
So the next drink's not going to be any more pleasant. So we're like, all right, cool. Okay, we'll start prepping some shit. We'll make 4 because we make batches of it.
20 minutes later.
He's face first on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
He missed the sofa by just so much.
Yeah.
And he was just on the floor. We're like, well, it was nice knowing him.
Yeah. 20 minutes after that was him waking up, needing to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
Going face first into the toilet.
Yep. I remember that. We did help him onto the sofa, though.
Yeah.
In his defense.
Yeah.
To help him out. We're not assholes. We're like, well, he's done. So we picked him up, put him on the sofa, and then, like, 20 minutes after that, like Vic said, he was like, whoo, gone, like, looking for a toilet.
Yeah.
We're like, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't waste the material on it.
Yeah. But, man, that material was so freaking good.
Mm-hmm. Well, then, yeah, back to the main story, which was the Halloween party, where he did a different take on it and called it the Black Tar. Because he used, like, food coloring, right? So it looked like black tar.
I thought it was a Gentleman's Four Horsemen.
No. Okay, we did that, but I'm still talking about the Mr. Hyde.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was the same party.
Yeah.
That was the same party where we had the black tar.
My brain hurt just thinking about it because there were so many drinks.
Oh man, yeah, there was. So like, the punch bowl for everyone was the black tar, right? Because we made it differently, where it was just a big batch this time, and you can just serve yourself punch style.
Yeah.
Like jungle juice. But it was a variation of the Mr. Hyde where it had the cocaine energy drink. It had the orange juice or pineapple. I can't remember. I need to find that out. And then it had the Everclear, and there was legit a whole bottle of Everclear in there. And you couldn't taste it. And then like just the food coloring was just to make it look intimidating.
Yeah.
It looked cool as fuck. But yeah, we had like the big fruit punch bowl of that. But for the scorpions, when like that's something he brought, like, was it like dehydrated scorpions or something?
Yeah, dehydrated scorpion.
Yeah, I think they're emperor scorpions because they're like the big
they
black
were
suckers
huge,
and shit.
Yeah.
He had one for each of us, so we all had to eat it. I don't know, man. Me and texture sometimes don't. I'm all right with some, and there's some I'm not okay with.
Okay, side note. what I heard was we're gonna eat this scorpion and then take the shot.
Yeah.
What most people heard was we're gonna take a bite out of this scorpion and then take the shot.
Oh, well, I already taken a piece of the scorpion out. Like, I didn't eat the scorpion. I'm not gonna lie, but I had like the claw, I think.
Yeah.
And then I ate that.
No, I ate the
I was
whole.
like, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Textures, I'm not 100% cool with, because it was very like, once you start to get to the nitty gritty of it, very textury.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, like it doesn't sit well with me, you know. And then the fact that we were taking a gentleman's four horsemen, which for those of you who don't know, the four horsemen is usually Jack, Jameson, Jim, and Johnny, right?
Yeah.
The 4 J's. The gentleman's version of that is just the higher end of each of those. So instead of Jack Daniels, regular, it was single barrel. Jim Beam, it was Devil's Cut. Jameson's Jameson. I think we did the Caskmates on that one.
Yeah.
Or the Black Barrel maybe on that one.
Yeah.
Like whatever the higher label of that one was. And then Johnny was the red label. I don't think Daniel did blue. Did red label, I think. Just a step above. Because blue label's expensive in a bottle. But it is nice. And I wouldn't pour it in such a way.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so essentially the same 4, but just the higher version. So we called it the Gentleman's 4 Horsemen. God damn. That shot wasn't a shot.
No.
It was a drink.
And
we took it like a shot.
Drink as a shot.
Yeah, because it was essentially like your normal Scotch glass, right? And it was filled almost to the top because it was an ounce of each, which was supposed to be a half ounce of each, but we pour heavy here. We pour heavy here, so it was definitely an ounce of each, and it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was the higher end version of what we're used to taking.
Yeah,
but it was rough, and then the scorpion with that. So that's why I was like, I'm only gonna take like a piece of the scorpion. I didn't take the whole scorpion. I just took a piece of the scorpion, and then man,
I'm
Vic
glad
definitely...
you did, man, because I took that whole ass scorpion.
Yeah, Vic's the trooper. He took the whole damn scorpion, and then the gentleman Jack.
Yeah,
or the gentleman 4 horsemen. Sorry.
And like, man, it was just so metallic-y. It was just so
fucking... right. I just remember iron.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so irony. The irony of it.
Yeah. Oh man, and it was crunchy. Like, man.
But it was weird. Like, it was crunchy, but like weird. Like, because of the texture. I just remember the texture being like, oh god. Oh god. It's like a shell, so it doesn't melt.
No, you have to chew through it.
It just got weird. But I remember that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And that's about the time where people started tapping out.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame them.
Yeah. And I also remember that was the same party where Isaiah, who maybe one day be on the show, he wants to be.
I mean, we're gonna call him out, so
yeah, we're gonna call him out. Yeah. So that's why I'm gonna. If you watch this before the show, you can rebuttal.
Yeah, you can defend yourself.
You can defend yourself when you come on the show. That's fine. But we're gonna say our piece of it here. The people are gonna find out. I'm sorry. In fact, most of our audience already knows. That same party was where Isaiah went and overserved himself on the black tar.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
And then like he would
see the thing.
You would ask him a question and he would smile.
And
like you just see like the darkness.
The darkness because the food coloring, so it like stained his mouth because he had that many cups. Now, in our defense, because I know it'll be like, well, why didn't anyone stop him? Why didn't anyone stop serving him? We honestly didn't know.
Yeah. We
didn't know until it was too late.
Yeah. We didn't know until he was on like his 5th glass, and we were like, hey man, you gotta take it easy with that.
Yeah, because he's just going. he just kept going back up and filling his cup full.
Yeah.
And then just finishing it.
And
like, it was good.
Yeah, and nobody ever noticed it more than twice because we were all super fucking busy with the party and like
going in and out,
yeah.
walking around. So I see him like filling. I'm like, that's cool. You're getting a second one. Yeah. I'm like, all right. The same thing. Like someone else noticed him, but no one caught on that he was like, how many of you had, man? Because he didn't show it immediately.
Yeah.
He didn't show it immediately. And so he's like, this is like my 5th or 6th one. It's like,
bro,
have you drinking water? Like, what else have you been doing? He's like, I just keep going back for more of this. I'm like, that's a problem. And next thing you know, he was a goddamn Pokemon in the tall grass in the backyard.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I almost caught him.
Yeah. I almost stepped on him. Several times. Because I didn't know. He just sort of like in the tall grass in the backyard. I just remember walking back there. Then I just see like a hand. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I think at one point, John sat near him. Like, near him enough like to be like, watch out.
Yeah.
Because he was out there just smoking anyways. And then just drinking. He was just chilling. He goes, watch out, there's a body there. It's alright.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm watching him. I'm like, well, at least someone's keeping an eye.
Yeah.
John was just like, yeah, he's fine. He's fucked up. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
That's an understatement.
I'm like, I'm glad that at least he's outside. He's like, nah, I'm watching him. And I just think at one point he was done being outside and made his way to the sofa. And I remember the sofa being destroyed after.
Oh yeah, we could not use that.
Oh.
And Potter's speaker.
Oh, right, because it was near it,
yeah,
right?
I helped him carry it, and like on one side, it tipped over too much to one side, and it like he was like, what the fuck? So he dropped it, and I dropped my side, and there was just like spewage.
Because I remember that the speaker was near the sofa.
Yeah.
And we just thought he got the sofa. We're like, well, there goes that, because it was pretty bad. Again, we didn't know. And then I guess he got the speaker too, and we're like, fuck.
Yep.
I mean, they're related, so it's fine.
Yeah, super funny. He was alright. We made sure that he was okay. We got him bread. We got him water.
We kept giving him bread. We're like, eat this. Eat this nourishment.
Yeah. That's what we ended up doing after Potter walked in. Me and that girl. We just ate bread, and then like we drank water, and then we cuddled each other, and we fell asleep.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a nice ending.
Kinda.
I mean, it wasn't the ending you wanted, but that's nice.
No, it was super fun.
That's a nice story.
It was super awesome.
When we cuddled and had some bread.
Yeah.
Fucking A. I'm alright with that.
Yeah. No, I was super happy.
It's a rough second. I'd take
Dude,
it.
I was really into her. I was super into her. I'll take what I can get.
Bread and cuddles.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's simple things in life. Is that a cereal? Bread and cuddles?
Bread and cuddles? It should be.
It should be. We're gonna Pub Crew branded bread and cuddles.
Yeah. Heart-shaped breads. Cuddle-shaped cuddles.
Cuddle-shaped cuddles and little stein. Chock full of flavor.
Yeah. Man. Oh, and then I remember inviting somebody from EPCC there, and I didn't realize that they were like super like uppity.
Uppity?
Yeah, well, it was for my birthday and the New Year's party. There was a girl that I invited, but she was very like I wouldn't say straight edge, but she just wasn't into like the drinking stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. And I remember like inviting her, and they sat down in the same spot for like 2 hours, and I talked to them for like 30 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And they just still sat there?
Yeah, and I was like, well, you can get to know everybody. Like, you don't have to drink or anything. Like,
was I there?
I think so. It was a New Year's party.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like I was there. I just think I get confused because, this past year kind of offset shit. So I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't this year. Was it the year before? Or like, I'd be like 2 years, right?
I was still going to EPCC, so I would say it's like 2016, 2017.
Oh, so it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, then I was probably there.
Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, you can meet people. Like, everybody's really nice. Like, even if you don't want to drink, like, if you want a soda, anything, like, Just let one of us know. And they're like, okay.
And then I come in, shake that ass, bitch, and let me
Let's
see what you got.
Big booty bitches, big booty bitches, woo, big booty bitches.
She's just like, okay.
Pretty much.
It's all in jest. It's all in good fun. Good
Mhm.
humor. If you haven't seen that old ass fucking Big Booty Bitches song, what's wrong with you?
I know.
Done with
Big booty bitches.
We don't want no skinny bitches. We
Skinny
just want no
bitches,
big
yeah.
bitches.
That's super good. But no, yeah, it was super fun. Like, they ended up leaving. I was like, oh, well, that's
Shame.
fine.
It's fucked up.
Like,
well,
it's up to them. Like, if they're not feeling it, then that's cool.
it's like we say, you don't have to drink and chill with the pub crew, but
Yeah.
chill, just hang out. You were like, if your thing was to go there and not talk, why did you go in there for? Like, maybe, oh, you're going for you, but then you made the effort, and you're just gonna like, oh, go have fun. What, you're just gonna sit there? It's
Yeah.
awkward.
Probably a gift, though. So,
Hey, there you go. Oh, so then they were there for you.
if anything, I should have been more like,
Birthday boy.
hey, you want to go out sometime?
You're the birthday boy. Birthday.
Yeah. I can
You
cry
can cry
if I want to.
Yeah, exactly. You can cry if you want
Yeah.
to. You can get wasted if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super fun. I always like tying my birthday to New Year's.
Close enough.
It just makes it that much better. Because I don't have to worry about it, because a lot of places do New Year's shit.
That's true.
And I'm just like, it's my birthday too!
Woo!
Like a fucking woo girl.
Mm-hmm. Because he's a woo girl on his birthday.
I am.
Especially if he doesn't know.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, woo girls got it right. They make themselves known. They call out for mates.
That's Vic.
Woo!
He's over there Ric Flairing it in the fucking rooftop just woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Sorry for that.
Nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
The nature boy never peaked. He was always at the top of his game.
He's never peaked.
Yeah, it was super fun. Shit, like, honestly, that's been like the most fucking prominent time that we fucking had a party. Because after that, like, we sort of toned it down and stopped inviting so.
Yeah, we tried. Because there's definitely been, I remember times even recently up to where we stopped at the trap house.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. Old house, trap house.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember there was a time where Bueno got mad because I think he invited someone, and then they invited someone, and they invited someone. That was that one party where we ended up like doing like fucking disaster control. So, like, there's beer pong going on, and then someone broke a fucking wine bottle at the fucking beer pong table.
Yeah.
Don't know why they had it at the beer pong table. And they broke it there, and then like no one owned up to it, and there was just like this big mess in the glass, and they just kind of like walked away. And we were like, what the fuck? Because I remember at Kieran, I walked in and I saw them, and I was like, the fuck did this? And then like there's like a girl like, oh, I don't know, clearly holding like the top.
Yeah.
And I just kind of dropped like, oh, I'm like, fuck are you? Like, the fuck are you guys? Like, I don't know who you guys are. They're like, oh, we're this person. I'm like, fuck is that?
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I'm like, well, let me get you guys some stuff to clean this up. Like, you guys gotta clean your shit up. Like, if I make a mess, I clean it up. Nah, they fucking dipped. Or like, not that they dipped. They just like they didn't even leave the party. They just went to another area. And I was like, Bueno, do you know those cats are? And they're like, they said they were this person. He's like, I don't know who that is. I want to hit him up because, and then I showed him the fucking room, and he's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." He goes, "Nah, not like that's when Bueno got like Bueno only gets pissed genuinely if it's something that's fucked up like that.
Yeah.
Like something that's disrespectful or something that's actually fucked up. Because that was like a fucking mess, and they just left.
It's one thing to make a mess. It's another thing to not own up to it and clean it.
Yeah, like you did this. Like what the fuck? And then like who's? And then, I think that's what made it worse was coming to find out it wasn't even their wine bottle. That was something that someone brought.
Yeah.
Like to the party that they wanted.
It stopped again.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine.
That's cool. We're almost at the end, anyways.
Yeah. The other one corrected it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird.
That's super awkward.
Because this is still working.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was super shitty.
Yeah, and that's why, like, Bueno for sure, like, those parties tries to would try to crack down on randos and stuff. Like, if you were a friend of a friend, it was fine. But, you know, just be aware, like, own up to your messes. Like, fuck, man. Like, you're on this person's, like, good intentions. Like, you're on this person's invite. Don't fuck it up. Like, I think we had that at the house one time when me and Daniel were living together. And what was fucked up was I knew the person. But I think they got invited by Daniel or, like, someone. I just remember him from high school, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. I remembered him being cool. And then at one point in the party, I remember we were sitting there. This was at our house, right? People were over at our house. And then my phone went missing. And I swear that's what pissed me off was I was just sitting there at the coffee table that we had, right, in the living room. We were about to play a drinking game, and I remember I had my phone kind of like in front of me to the side, right? Like if it's right here, it's off to the side. And we were getting ready to play, and then like I had to look up something, right? I was like, oh well, I'm like, fuck's my phone. Like it had been more than like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, feeling my pockets, and then people at the table are like, what's wrong? I'm like, you see my phone? Like well, you know what my phone looks like. I was like, people see my phone. I was like, yeah, my phone. And they're like, oh, like what? Didn't you have it? I'm like, it was right here. It's not. And that's when I started to get pissed. And I'm like everyone on the sofa, I was like, everyone get the fuck up. Wait, we're moving these cushions. Like we're gonna find my phone. Find it. Mind you, this guy was sitting at the sofa at the same time. We're just there, and I'm like, where the fuck is my phone? Looking under the table, and then it got to the point where I was like, yo, I can't find my phone. Someone has my phone. This is bullshit. Like, it was literally right there. I told my cousin at that point, Chris, and Chris don't fuck around.
Yeah.
So the minute I told Chris literally just went to the music and like fucking record screech. Killed the music and was like, everyone that's in this fucking room right now, empty your pockets. We're gonna find this phone. Like, because this is disrespectful. People stealing shit. And he's like, everyone empty your pockets. All it took was this one guy, he tried to be coy about it, just reached in, like, threw it on the table. We saw him do it. And I go, you mean to tell me you had it this whole time? And now you just finally own up to it? And he goes, I didn't know it was yours. I didn't know whose it was. I'm like, but you heard me. You were right next to me.
Yeah.
Like, you were 2 people over from me, knowing damn well I was looking for this phone, and you knew it wasn't yours, but you had it, and you were like, "Oh, I didn't know it was yours. I didn't know whose it was. I thought you told me to hold on to it."
That doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, and he was like trying to be like, "I thought you told me to hold on to it." I'm like, "No, oh fuck, would I tell you to hold on to it? My phone." I'm like, I wasn't even talking to you in this whole fucking time. Why the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I got livid, and I was like, no. And then we found out he had some other shit from around the house, too, in his pockets. Nothing too big, but he had, like, other little shit. I was like, fucking even Daniel was like, alright, man. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, because Daniel was like, well, he's drunk. I'm like, that doesn't excuse it.
Yeah.
That's definitely not an excuse for it.
Fuck no.
That's never an excuse for anything, just to throw that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Saying you're drunk, and like, oh, well, he's drunk. It's like, that doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
Like, you still have to own up to your fucking actions. Like, you're still a piece of shit for doing that. So, like, yeah, that's what ended up happening was we found out it's because they invited this other guy who I knew. He was cool as shit. He didn't have any problems. But he was like, well, it's because this guy brought me. All right. But when he was hanging out in the garage, and we're like, hey, man, you got to go too. Boy just fucked up. Well, what did he do? Try to steal a phone. He didn't even question it. He was just...
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and they just walked out. Like, he's like, all right, man, we got to go. And then he just took off. I'm like, you see? feel like that's not a irregular occurrence. I feel like that happens that he's like, shit, here we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we just got kicked out of another party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, well, don't do shit like that,
Don't
man.
hang out with that guy.
Yeah, right? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And that's what pissed me off of all things. Like, he was just there on the sofa and be like, well, I didn't know. I'm like, but you heard me. I was very livid when I couldn't find my phone when I was sitting right next to you, but you had it. And you knew it was mine. Because you know where you grabbed it from. I was like, first of all, why are you taking shit that ain't yours?
For real.
That doesn't make it any better.
That's fucking mind fucking numbing, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Tell us your fucking crazy drunk stories or crazy revenge stories or crazy embarrassing stories down below in the comments, or send it to us on our Instagram or our Facebook or our Twitters or our TikTok or whatever, our email. We want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
From this Pub Crew After Hours special.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk to you.
Love to touch you, touching us.
Sweet Caroline. Is that where you were going with this?
Yeah.
Touching me. Touching you.
That, and I believe in a thing called love.
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Yeah. Touching me. Fuck, that's crazy. I didn't realize that both of those songs had a touching me, touching you part.
Ooh. And they're very different.
Yeah.
So different.
And if you're different, drop a like in the comments and comment down in the likes. And share.
And share in the subscriptions and subscribe with the shares.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us
on this Pub Crew app.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you've enjoyed it.
And if you've been counting my yawns, go fuck yourself. I never yawned.
Put a counter right there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's after hours. I get to fucking be sleepy.
That's true. We're like at the end.
Dude, I'm fucking feeling good though.
It's been a fun day.
Yes.
We'll see y'all next time. Didn't talk.
Yeah.
Why are you still here? Just go do all the other things.
Go feel good about your life.
Do all the other things we said, please. Gusto.